Hello everybody, I'm now here in Osaka City and I'm now standing beside the building of university and Kansai University. Kansai University is one of the famous university in Kansai area. And here it's a little bit noisy and sorry for noisy sound, but I have no space to talk about this topic in the park and so anyway, today's topic is about education or self-education. I'm now standing beside the university, and so do you like self-education? I am a self-educator, self-meditator, or self-trainer, because I have no teacher, professor, and I have to teach me. And so anyway, but self-education feels so hard because we have to maintain our routine by ourselves. Nobody leads us to proper habits, but we have to build our habits by ourselves. And so anyway, self-education sometimes so hard because we keenly examine ourselves, judge ourselves, but self-examination, self-judgment sometimes hard to us, so negative. So I'm here in Osaka City, and on the train when I was coming to this city, I read Thomas Merton's book. Thomas Merton recommends us don't do self-examination, don't do self-judgment, and so we have to avoid doing self-examination, self-judgment, and because we can easily judge ourselves, examine ourselves. We can easily count our failure, misjudgment, misreading. But those examinations hurt us. We feel so negative, anxiety, uncomfortableness. So, but avoiding self-examination, self-judgment, sometimes so hard because we human nature are so sensitive to our failure, and we easily catch the risks, not kind of opportunity, good opportunity. We are so bad at finding a good opportunity, but we are so good at finding our risks. And we are so sensitive against risk or dangerous or other negative conditions. We are so sensitive our sickness, we are so sensitive our business failure, and we are so sensitive against our friends' uncomfortableness. And we often examine those negative factors, including our failures. So, how do you avoid your self-judgment or self-examination? And Thomas Merton is a monk, Catholic monk, and so he had various spiritual directors, and he often confessed his sin, his failure, his misjudgment to priests. And monastery is a function of a spiritual journey, and but I understand you are not Christian, you are not Catholic, and you don't have any spiritual directors, teachers, professors. I am also isolated from Christian community, and so I have no professor, no priest, no monk to confess my sin, confess my failure. But yeah, we have various guidelines. We have books, and my books leads us to in a proper position to confess my sin, and so as a Catholic, I can easily confess my sin to God. But if you are not Christian, you can't do that. So, but yeah, I recommend you writing a diary, journal. I habitually write diary to expose my thoughts, expose my anxiety, my plan scheduling. I expose my uncomfortableness in a paper. And sometimes I criticize myself into paper. And so I keep writing journal, and writing thing can be a meditation, writing thing can be a confession. So you can be a Augustine, you can be a Thomas Aquinas by writing journal. So but there is a certain method to keep writing journal, and so as I said, you shouldn't examine yourself, but you should avoid self-examination, self-judgment. So keeping journal sometimes feel so negative, because when we expose our negative feeling into a paper, we feel so bad, unhealthy. But it is necessity for your mental health. But I recommend you just relish your negative feeling. Just relish your negative feeling. And I don't criticize my negative feeling, my schizophrenic thoughts, or uncomfortableness stemming from my relationships. But I just relish, I just meditate my negative factors. I just write down the factor, but not feeling. I just write down the factor, not feeling. I try to analyze the factors into specific categories. This is a kind of method of analogy, Thomas Aquinas method. So as you know, Thomas Aquinas tried to analyze materials or phenomena into specific categories, and his method is regarding analogy, philosophical analogy, and we can do it as a meditation. We can keep writing journal by analogy, and we can write down things, factors, just write down, not to criticize it, and not worry about it. So, but just write down our thoughts, our feeling, and don't touch it. So this is a method of analogy, Catholic meditation, and so writing journal can be a meditation, and we can do meditation through writing our thoughts, and but writing a journal is a practice to avoid self-judgment, self-examination. We can easily criticize ourselves, our negative feeling. When I when we write something. But as I say, writing itself is a practice, and if you are a college student, probably you have a specific method to craft the idea in a specific rule. And writing article, writing blog article, or writing dissertation is effective to arrange our thoughts. And so we can use those methods to write our journal, diary. So we can write our thoughts in a proper, specific way, academic way. And academia can be a meditation. Academia itself is a philosophy. Academia itself is a philosophy, and we learn a lot from academia to cultivate our mind. We use university to cultivate our life, our way of life, and so because university itself philosophy and Sophia. So university is a Sophia. Sophia is a heart of intellectual activity. So, in conclusion, I have to say, keeping journal matter for cultivate our specific mindful living, and so we need to read books, academic books, to learn writing articles. So that's all. So from now, I go to the cafe in the university, and I write down my journal, my thought into my journal, and I design my article in a specific way, academic way, because I want to analyze my anxiety, negative feelings, schizophrenic thoughts. I design in a specific frame to arrange my anxiety or other thoughts into a specific way. So that's all. So someone asking me. So yeah, this video is a little bit my failure. But anyway, and so in conclusion, I recommend you write down your thought in your journal, and you should use a specific way, academic way, to arrange your thoughts. And those methods can help avoid self-examination, self-judgment. It is very simple. So thank you for watching.